You never see a job ad seeking an introvert. Wanted, aloof, reserved, sometimes socially awkward team leader who prefers to brainstorm in private. No. They go for extroverts, the kind of people who walk into a room and they own it, who hit the floor running and they let everybody know it. The typical ad would actually overlook a few introverts you already know. Albert Einstein, who's quoted as saying, "The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind." Marissa Mayer, former Yahoo CEO, called herself geeky and shy, and Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg described her boss, Mark Zuckerberg, as shy and introverted, and he often does not seem very warm to people who don't know him. These are mega successful people who seem to still feel chronically that they come up short in the corporate personality pageant. But why? Psychiatrist Carl Jung made up the terms introvert and extrovert in the 1920s, and he said introverts get energy from being alone, while extroverts get it from surroundings and relationships. Then there is a middle ground called ambiverts. There are some differences in the way introverts and extroverts are just wired at their core. Dopamine is an example. It's the chemical that makes us feel good when we get positive stimulation. Extroverts need a lot of stimulation to feel that dopamine effect. Introverts just need a little. Research shows that introverts are problem solvers. They use the frontal cortex of the brain, which means they are strong at taking in data, integrating it with stored information, and generating higher order solutions and responses. They're well prepared. That's because they tend to take longer to think through things than extroverts do. Strong writers, they're naturally comfortable expressing themselves on paper. And unique leaders, they tend to have a calming presence. They don't dominate conversations, and they're good at pulling together information. A few more notable traits from the research. They're observant, good listeners, self-motivated. Oh, and introverts make great friends. Extroverts, of course, can also have all these traits, but they're commonly overlooked in the introverts. Susan Cain, the author of the much-quoted book Quiet, sums it up this way. Introverts are to extroverts what American women were to men in the 1950s. Second-class citizens with gigantic amounts of untapped talent. Maybe it's time to reword those job ads. A quiet, strategic thinker is an awfully powerful asset, even if they're not turning cartwheels in team meetings.